What is happening, guys? Cowboy here, and welcome back to another episode of What's His Weakness? But in all seriousness, it's time to clap Mido's cheeks. I could not actually find any anti-inhibit. Everything I looked at said that Coco was supposed to sell it. Coco was not selling it, but I went ahead and picked up some stuff from the Rin tree. And with the Rin stuff, I have access to inhibit resistance. And this gives me just enough that when his anti-inhibit hits you, it only does like 75% of a bar, at which point you can just use inhibit removal and you're back in business. Also brought along Yakumo just to have somebody that's like up front doing damage. And then lastly, went ahead and put this on Devour, which makes it bonkers, 0.45 drain rating. I tested that. Basically, there's no reason for you to ever do a drain combo attack. You will get so much freaking Iker just from your regular attacks that it doesn't matter. So yeah, this should be an easy clap. Anyway, come on, pick up your sword. Actually, let me get my check the Devour. Look at my Iker coming back in. Absolutely silly amount. As long as I have stamina, you know. Pretty much have till my inhibit falls off and then you're dead. Oh my god, would you stop with that shit? Yeah, you're turning to ash. I have an anticlimactic end to him. I mean, that would have been even faster if I didn't get hit with the inhibit there at the end of those 2 slashes he did. Which is kind of funny, because if you think about it, with a boss that has a strong focus around inhibit, you'd assume a mage would be the weaker class to fight him with. I can prevent it.
分かっているの。確かにあなたならシルバの侵害を受け継ぐことができるかもしれない。でも、それはつまりシルバの意志を継ぐということでもあるの。
I mean, I've basically taken on every other relic, so might as well just make the queen whole in me again.
赤い霧が必要だ。永遠とも言える時間をあの玉座で過ごすことになるだろう。お前にその覚悟があるのか。
あなたは一人じゃない。私にできることなんて何もないかもしれないけど、
I'll rub your feet while you're stuck there.
きっと一緒に歩いていくことはできる。
その重たそうな荷物、俺にも背負わせてくれよ。共に戦おう。
Now, I know everyone loves waifus, but Yakumo best support. Yakumo, hands down, is better than everybody else you could bring along. Like, you go down, Yakumo will kill the boss for you. You think you're in a bad situation, Yakumo got you covered. Gives you defense, whoops ass on his own. Like, Yakumo is just 100% legit. Awesome support. And I do think now that we got a drain weapon, I'm thinking this might be probably the most OP loadout. Just because thinking about it, with Harmonia we have a ton of cast damage, and the biggest weakness, like the only thing that would put strength ahead of casts, is that eventually you run out of Iker. But the way we're playing right now, you don't run out of Iker.
待ってろ、今行く。お前それ。悪い、すぐ行く。
Hope it's not like one side had loot that I'm missing. So we'll get to Silva, he'll probably frenzy, and then I'm guessing we gotta fight him, and then it's probably game over. There's got to be a Mistle coming up, though. Actually, there's still all the depths. I haven't done the depths at all. I went in the Town of Sacrifice, the one that was back from the beta, to farm a little bit. That was a long time ago. That was back around, like, episode 10, I think. You know, that seems like a long time, but this has been a brutal recording session. I've been, basically, over the course of, like, 2 days, I've recorded most of the entire game. Right now, you know, I'm not even sure what day this episode will be up, but it's September 28th for me right now. Alright, looks like we still got a little bit of an area to go through. That's good. Original government outskirts. This is the same area that I went before, but just in reverse. This is where I fought Queen. Except I didn't explore this portion of it before. So what are we seeing on our fire? Oh, you have a shield up, that's why you're being annoying. Yeah, let's see you block this. Oh, you can't? Oh no. Let's swap you up to Blast Bolt. Blast Bolt, I mean, even though you'd assume fire would be better, Blast Bolt has C, both mind and willpower, so. I was debating on if I wanted to make my armor drain too, but I feel like just having a drained sword is more than enough to get you through. This thing swings really fast, and if you don't have the pre-order weapon, you could do, what's it called? Just your regular sunset sword, which still has pretty good damage. I mean, it actually shows higher, but that's because it doesn't have drain. But I'm pretty sure, let me just check real fast. Pretty sure you could run sunset with every one of the caster weapons and still have normal roll speed. with the caster thing. Yeah, okay, you can. So all 3 of your caster blood veils, you can run it. I don't know if I can use that at all. For a drop down. Oh. Really like that ability. I think that's considered just pure damage. Like I don't think it I mean you don't have resistance to sand as an element, so I think it's just outright damage in every instance. Yakumo, you take care of that fatty for a second while I... Oh, come on, you bitch. Hit me as soon as I come out of my fucking animation. Probably take you off for like ice barrage. So that leads up to a queen that has another shiny over there. I should put my Iker attack back on. Lost crystal. Yeah, no, let me do that. Pick off inhibit, and I'll put back on this guy. Still haven't found the final upgrade, Matt. It's something called means tungsten.
やれそうなやつが出てきたな。あれは。立ち位置気をつけろよ。
So I explored all this. Explored all this. Taking a look at this area. Still have not found my drop down, which is interesting. I mean, I'm assuming it's a drop down because it's always a freaking drop down, but let's kill this guy over here. Every time, man. Ability's just too strong. There's really nothing else over here.
足元気をつけろよ。
Let me run back. I'm just having trouble imagining that the shortcut is even further in, you know? Seems really unlikely. I feel like there was a drop down that I overlooked where I would like drop down and go under and then climb up a ladder because that's how it always works. Unless this is back in the initial area. There's definitely no drop down. It might just be a case of I can make my way over there later. Like, because if you think about it, going straight, that's how you get to where command's at. So, essentially working through the whole left side of this area. The right side will probably be blocked off because you did that back in the memory. If they just made you replay through an area you already did, that'd be pretty lame. I don't see him doing that. That dead ended after I killed, what's it called, right? Yeah, and then it's a pit. And that led me into that little area, so this is progression. Oh, fuck, that was... That was almost really close there. I almost... When Yakumo punted that mob, essentially, that almost got me killed. Almost looped me around. About to put on some venom resist, man. Yakumo, engage. Worked out perfect. The AoE on that? God, I love that spell. I mean, it makes sense. It essentially comes from your... Hey, here's some Queen Tungsten. I need 2 of those to get to +10. I wonder if weapons stop at +10 or if this is a +15 type of game. I'm guessing +10, given that we're at, like, very last area. A little storm, Hiker boost. Nope. So now I can switch classes. classes. Not that it really matters, because I already got the... This is the best mage class, so might as well keep playing as it. Bunch of little dots here, so I know to circle back over to that spot. There we go. God, it's tricky getting them in their skinny asses.
そいつは掘り出し物だ。待ってろ、今行く。使えるもんはいただいとかないとな。
Another Eos vestige. Which is probably another mini quest for another person. The researcher lady. Bet she's over at Cat. Clapped. Guess I'll keep going. I don't really. I mean, yeah, I could fill back up on Iker, but I feel like I'm managing pretty well with Drain. Like I don't have max, but every time I have a fight, I have enough to accomplish what I need to in that fight. Most enemies are pretty good about that. It's just these skinny little bitches that are make me feel like, I mean, the more I've played, the more I have, in a sense, mastered my positioning for backstab. But those things, those skinny little night ladies, I guess you could call them, they are still the #1 offender for. God, look at my Iker, 716,000. I don't even have the like grant bonus Iker thing. All yours, Giacomo.
再生力結構使ったな。この先気をつけろよ。
Checking really hard for drop downs here.
備えあればってな。
Sorry, no buffs here. Is this a kick down? No, it's just a climb down. So that's where I came in. So I'll go back through that, but I feel like I'm getting close to another shortcut.
あの白いロスト。
Hey, Mistle, that works. Alright, well, let's wrap up here, given that we've knocked out the majority of this area. I mean, kind of sucks. I would have liked to just spank Mido in entirety in the last episode, because it would have made more sense. Yeah, anyway, we'll finish up the research facility in the next part, and then probably fight the final boss. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys then.